This is a Class B RV. You know what's great about a Class B RV? You can go nearly anywhere in one of these rigs. You know what's not great about a Class B RV? Really small tank sizes, including fresh water. Today, we're going to talk about freshwater storage beyond what's in the rig. We're going to look at 3 different ways to put additional onboard freshwater. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in today. Really appreciate that. My name is Scott. I am your host. Welcome to Go Small, Live Large. This is a YouTube channel dedicated to the RV lifestyle, van, Class B RV in particular, the places we go, the people we meet, and then learning all that and sharing it back out with you. If you're into that, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you get anything out of this today, sure would appreciate a thumb up. My journey began about 2017. Got kind of tired of my status quo lifestyle, reinvented my job, and hit the road full-time in February 2019 in this, a Winnebago Travato GL, L for lithium. It's a Volta lithium-equipped rig, and it means that I make my own electricity as I drive around. Today we're talking water. And why this is a bit of an issue is because these rigs, while really nimble and go anywhere, kind of do anything, their tank capacity is really small. Mine in particular is even smaller because the lithium system takes up some of the capacity of the interior storage and exterior for that matter. My freshwater storage is 18 gallons of fresh water. Not a lot. For a solo RVer like myself, I can probably get about 5 days if I'm using the onboard water for largely sink, toilet, and what that requires is me to bring additional onboard water with me, so I'm not using that onboard 18 gallons to drink when I'm using it again for the sink and the toilet. So what I found is there's some best practices for storing additional water. What I had been doing is storing these, 3 of them, in the back, against the back door of the rig. It's 3 1-gallon jugs, really easy. You get them at like the dollar store for $1. And then you refill the jugs over and over. You can put this in my gym bag, go into a Planet Fitness, get this filled up very easily. That worked great. It took up a little bit of space for 3 gallons of water. A viewer said, why don't you get a bigger container, which sort of made sense. So then I've been experimenting with this, which is an Igloo, 6 gallons, and while it's twice the capacity, and in terms of width against the back door, took up the same amount of width. It was taller, but still under the bed in my garage storage, so it fit pretty well. What I didn't like about this is it was quite heavy, and it was really laborious to get water out of it. So I didn't really use it, which in my book, I have a 60-day rule. If I'm not using it, or I have no intention of using it in 60 days, I probably don't need it, in which case, out it goes. So I've been dragging this around to make this video because this guy is getting recycled. I no longer need this. I found a solution. So my new best friend, now I'm in home base Florida for a few more days. There's a water brand down here, Zephyr Hills. They have this 2.5-gallon jug with a handle. Awesome. It has a spigot. Awesome. And what's really cool is that this cap snaps off so I can refill it. And because I can put these in the same amount of width as this guy, right? See that? They fit right against the back door, and I can stack them too high and too wide. So I can actually get 4 times 2.5 gallons. Do the math. It's a lot more than this. And it's a lot more than this. And it's really easy to manage. So let me show you what this looks like stored just inside the back door. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to show you how I store this in the back, just against the door, out of the way, but very accessible. Let me show you that. Open up the doors. Now I do have Luke inside, so we have to be a little careful. We got the AC running. All right, and you can clearly see that I have these stacked here. One of the beauties of this G floor plan is this area right here, which is the garage storage space. In the Travato and in some of the Thor products, the K floor plan in the Travato line. This is actually the bathroom. This would be the toilet. This would be the wardrobe. So that's one reason I love this floor plan, is not only is there 4 separate living areas, but you have this massive garage storage space for things like this. So I keep my grill back here. It's the only thing remaining from a 2019 $1,000 shopping spree at the Tampa RV Super Show. It's the only thing that remains from that because I use it a lot. I've even made pizza in this. If you haven't seen that video, it's pretty hysterical, and the pizza wasn't bad either. So check that out. All right, so as a wrap, let's review what we learned. That Class B RVs, while very nimble, have really small tanks compared to the other guys, the Class A certainly, and the Class Cs. To extend your boondocking time, what you want to do is really add to your freshwater capacity, because that's what you're going to need to drink, and that's going to be your limiting factor, is the tank capacity for waste and fresh. This is a way to extend boondocking and even in the city boondocking, if you're using facilities for toilet, this is a way to extend, not having to go to RV parks, extend your harvest hose time by doing this. I initially was using this. I had 3 1-gallon jugs like this against the back door. Then went to this 6-gallon, doubled the capacity, but it was really, really hard to use, so I actually didn't use it. And what I discovered is Zephyr Hills, this dispenser here is absolutely perfect. 2.5 gallons, I can get 4 of those in, so 10 gallons extra fresh water, and then just refill this. This is about $3.99, so $4 for this, and then I just refill it with fresh water wherever I go. So with that, I hope you got something out of it. Give it a thumb up if you did. Sure appreciate if you are into the van life, RV lifestyle. If you are interested in places to go and are kind of interested in cool people that we meet on our road, please subscribe to the channel. That helps me know that you liked this, and it helps grow the success of the channel. Go to my website, Go Small Live Large. There's tips like this on the website, and there are resources so you can buy these products right from those links there and make it really, really simple for you. And check out the events coming up. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Those are listed on the front page under events. Recently we've had Volta, makers of the Pier 3 lithium-ion energy system in this rig. You'll want to see that for sure. VP Buck came out and did an amazing job of working with the audience over Zoom, sharing with you some of why Volta, why lithium. So thanks again for watching. Really appreciate that. Until we see you soon, I wish you to live happy, live free, live RV. See you later. Hey, you're going to be glad you stuck around to the very, very end, because update on the water dispenser situation. So I've just learned that this is really a great way to go for dispensing water. What I've learned though, since I've made that video, is that they don't hold up very well. They kind of get crushed under their own weight, so not cool. So what I've done is I've actually measured these, and they are about 12 inches long. They're about 10 inches tall, and they're about 6 inches wide. So what I did is I went online, looked at Amazon, looked at Walmart, and I found these water dispensers on Amazon, and I found them also on Walmart.com. And on Walmart in particular, they have these things available. I can do an in-store pickup tomorrow. So I actually have 4 of these bad boys on order. So we'll give you an update on those, but it looks like they're nearly the exact same size. They look way more sturdy, and I think they'll stack. I just love this overall solution. So I just want to share with you what I came up with on the learnings here.